This is how my mind worked. It has two capacity. One from our normal mind of thinking, and the other one, well, I don't know what is that actually. But the way that has come to pass is more like it's like a projection of an hologram. In a sense of a way, it looks like it is a membrane, a two-dimensional surface. It's like watching a TV. But the thing about this mind is that it thinks. It thinks for itself differently. More like whenever I close my eyes and I'm thinking, it is presenting something different from what I'm thinking. It have its own way of, let me would have see or would have put it. It have its own way of viewing stuff. It's like I would be thinking about things and it will just be words, but it will be showing picture of something, but it won't be actually a visual picture. It's more like a sensory process information of intelligence. So it's like you know what is there, you know how small it is, you know how far it is. But all of that knowing is a sense of communication, more like a belief system in that fundamental grounds, but it's not something that you can actually saw. I wouldn't say with your eye, I would say with your sight, because whenever my eyes is closed, my sight is still there. But whenever my sight is pulled from my eyes, then I will go into a dream state. Whenever I came from that dream state, then I will saw this membrane having actual picture inside of it. It's like I actually saw in colors, right? And when I look at it, sometimes it just froze, it just freeze. And there are times when I even having a dream and I'm dreaming in a membrane. I'm dreaming in this mind. But my mind and this mind is connected and I'm dreaming inside of it. Now, this person that I saw in my dream looks like me, talk like me. Well, I am in control of this person. For some people, they would call it your astral body. But in my state of belief, that is me. While at the same time, that could just be someone else according to consciousness itself. It just happened to experience all of these versions of creations. Now, that is not actually the tough story or the hard story. One of the weird thing about it is that I am actually dreaming inside of a membrane, a small thin surface, right? And then you have space, you have 3D inside of that membrane. I mean, if everything that is inside that membrane that is not even set up inside the membrane, but if what is actually happening, let's just say the membrane is just a projection of a different dimension, but what is actually happening is is like it's like there are some sense of intelligence, a deeper dimension, otherwise than what is presented there. And in that sense of intelligence, they are a reality of a sense of living that is actually happening beyond that membrane. Because if you should look in that membrane and you see a slippers or any object and another object is in front of it or behind it, physically that is impossible. Let's just say that. But conceptually, you have that sense of idea that one is far than the other one, while the other one is closer, the other one is like way over there. Right? But that sense of acknowledgement is an actual sense for itself, otherwise than the picture itself. What I'm saying is that you have all of these senses that actually told you everything that you perceive in life. So if you remove the picture, what you will have is like the same exact reality, but it's not something that you actually can see visually. But just as though you react towards the visual reality is the same way you can and could react towards that reality that all you see is just an information. Look at that. Now, when you look at that membrane, that extra capacity, what I am thinking about is like, well, this is my subconscious, so maybe it will reveal a lot of things to me. The thing about it, it does. It does reveal a lot of things to me. Yeah, something that I would say, whoa, that is some impossible thing. That will never happen. And trust me, those things really does happen. Yeah, I wake up and when I open my sight and I saw myself on a board, you know those white sheet board, I don't remember what they name. I saw myself on a board, join a lot of craft, a lot of, what would you call those things again? Figures. And I'm like, wow, is that me or is that you? Because to me, what I'm saying, there's two persons, there's two sense of consciousness is inside here. So I'm saying that must be you. That cannot be me. Because I speak English and I know English word, but I don't know anything that is written right there. Those are not even words. I don't know what the hell is those. And I'm like, oh, probably me. Couple months later, I found out that, hey, I'm writing on something, and guess what? I don't even know those mark and scribbles, but they are just a diagram. What kind of a diagram are those? Those are just a diagram that I just draw according to what I'm actually thinking inside. So those will be like a memory of a concept that I have, just like words and letters. They are like memory, they are presentative. So the way your brain will read word, they're like, they took the word and they say, oh, these words are like, they presented sound. Oh yeah, presented sound. Sound, they say, oh, the sound, they presented words that you speak, otherwise than words that written words that you speak. And these words, what they represent is the concept of a person, and the concept of a person is representing their soul, right? And those soul is representing their intuitions. So these are communication from, it's like using one measurement, one dimension to communicate towards the other one to the other one, and to the header one. So while some words will come and someone will say, what the brain will say, okay, it's going to say heck, because it's reading those words like a phrases. So you come up with what next, right? You saw the letter T. He doesn't just say, oh, it's T. You see more like it's like T. I saw A, B, then you say, oh, it's C. So what it do, it's reading. It's reading what? It's coming up next. It's not actually see the word like it's saying that it's, voice. It's not like saying, oh, that's voice. VICE, voice. No, it's so VICE, and it present voice. So that is what those diagrams that I was writing on the board, on the blackboard, that is what they were like. They're like just diagram, just a scratch. It's the concept that is about those diagrams